What's up, crypto fam, and welcome back to Bitcoin Bulletin. We're kicking things off with a bombshell from eToro CEO Yoni Assia. He sat down on the Thinking Crypto channel and dropped some serious truth bombs about his personal approach to Bitcoin, moving away from leveraged bets. Assia is talking about owning his own Bitcoin, and trust me, you'll want to hear his reasoning. Next up, get ready for some mind-blowing predictions. Crypto researcher Axel Adler Jr. is forecasting that the Bitcoin peak could be arriving as early as October or November. He's talking about a fragile stabilization phase and what it means for the entire market. Is the bull run about to hit its next major milestone? We've got the details. And the global crypto adoption keeps expanding. We've got huge news coming out of Vietnam, where authorities have just approved a 5-year pilot program to launch cryptocurrency trading. This is a massive step for the region, and we're breaking down exactly what this government decree means for Vietnamese companies and investors. Finally, we're looking at a fascinating trend in wealth building. Financial expert Stefanie O'Connell is weighing in on why Bitcoin is rapidly becoming the preferred method for younger generations looking to grow their wealth, especially when traditional savings accounts are falling short. All this and more, right here on Bitcoin Bulletin. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I prefer owning my own Bitcoin. That's the bold statement from eToro CEO Yoni Assia, revealing his personal investment philosophy. Assia, the co-founder and CEO of the popular trading platform eToro, recently appeared on the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel. While discussing eToro's Nasdaq listing, ambitious tokenization plans, and the integration of AI in investing, Assia shared his cautious approach to the volatile crypto markets. He specifically warned against the dangers of over-reliance on leveraged crypto investments, noting that in a deleveraging scenario, leverage can disappear very quickly. Instead of complex leveraged bets, Assia expressed a clear preference for simply owning my own Bitcoin. This sentiment comes as eToro itself is expanding its U.S. crypto offerings to over 100 assets and exploring tokenization of real-world assets, which could democratize global access to markets. He also highlighted the potential of AI to significantly enhance retail investor success when combined with tokenized assets. This candid admission from a major industry player like Yoni Assia has sparked significant discussion online, with many in the community reevaluating their own strategies and the inherent risks of leveraged trading versus direct ownership. Analysts are watching closely to see if this sentiment influences broader market behavior. But is the bull run cooling off or just getting started? We'll tell you when the next Bitcoin peak is predicted to hit. Fragile stabilization is the term hitting crypto markets as analysts eye a potential Bitcoin peak in October or November. According to crypto researcher Axel Adler Jr., Bitcoin has now entered a mature phase of its bull cycle, marked by long-term holder selling patterns and sustained institutional demand. He points to the 504 days that have passed since the last halving as a key indicator, comparing the current cycle to previous ones. Adler observed that while Bitcoin has seen distribution phases near $98,000 and $117,000, the selling has been more segmented and absorbed effectively by the market, stretching out the cycle. He's watching for a peak flag signal, which historically appears when the spot price is about 11 times higher than the long-term holder realized price. His projections suggest this could occur between October and November 2025, contingent on experienced holder selling and a fading volatility spike. On-chain data from Glassnode indicates a mixed picture. While momentum remains fragile with Bitcoin trading just above the short-term holder cost basis, indicators like RSI and spot CVD show partial recovery. However, falling trading volumes and subdued on-chain activity suggest a lack of strong conviction. Futures open interest is up, but funding rates are down, signaling reduced appetite for leveraged bets. The community is buzzing with debate about whether this stabilization is a prelude to further gains or a sign of an impending correction. And while the market navigates these predictions, a whole nation is making a major move into crypto. Get ready for groundbreaking news from Vietnam. Younger generations are increasingly turning to Bitcoin for wealth building, bypassing traditional savings accounts. Financial expert Stefanie O'Connell highlighted this growing trend, noting that in an era where traditional savings offer minimal returns, Bitcoin is emerging as a primary vehicle for younger demographics looking to grow their assets. This shift indicates a significant change in investment strategies and a growing trust in digital assets as a viable long-term wealth-building tool. The appeal of Bitcoin for this demographic lies in its potential for higher returns compared to traditional, low-yield savings options. As more young investors seek alternative avenues for financial growth, Bitcoin's decentralized nature and potential for appreciation are proving increasingly attractive. But this isn't the only major development in crypto adoption this week. Vietnam is officially launching a pilot program for Bitcoin trading. Vietnam has officially approved a 5-year pilot program to launch cryptocurrency trading, marking a significant step for digital asset adoption in the country. According to a government decree reported by Bloomberg, the program will permit only Vietnamese companies to establish trading platforms and issue tokens. Crucially, these crypto assets must be backed by real estate, with securities and fiat money excluded. Services for purchasing these tokens will be exclusively offered to foreign investors, and all transactions must be conducted in Vietnamese dong. The decree sets a high bar for entry, requiring a minimum capital of 10 trillion dong, approximately $379 million, with at least 65% of the investment coming from institutional sources. Furthermore, at least 2 registered organizations, including commercial banks, securities companies, and fund managers, must collectively own over 35% of the exchange service provider. Foreign capital participation in these trading platforms will be capped at 49%. Participants, whether institutional or individual, will be limited to engaging with only one exchange service provider. This move comes after Vietnam ranked 4th globally in Chainalysis's 2025 Cryptocurrency Adoption Index. The country had already legalized digital assets in June, with the relevant regulations set to take effect on January 1, 2026. This pilot program is expected to further catalyze crypto activity and integrate digital assets more formally into Vietnam's financial landscape. And that's just a glimpse of the massive news hitting the crypto world. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and your full crypto briefing. And that's a wrap on another massive Bitcoin bulletin. We covered eToro CEO Yoni Assia preferring to own his Bitcoin over leveraged bets, Axel Adler Jr.'s prediction of a Bitcoin peak between October and November, Vietnam launching a groundbreaking 5-year crypto trading pilot program, and financial expert Stefanie O'Connell explaining why Bitcoin is the new go-to for younger generations building wealth. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and follow us on all our social channels so you never miss an update. We'll see you in the next one.